Talent hunting in hedge funds is breaking free from old cages right now, and if that doesn't hit hard, nothing will. The world you've known, the way top investment firms have always chased talent, the same Ivy League resumes, the same Wall Street clicks, the same echo chambers, is crumbling before your eyes. Why? Because those same old ways just don't cut it anymore. Not in a market that's faster, more volatile, and brutally unforgiving. Not in a world where edge and innovation are the currency, and where the smartest, the boldest, the ones who dare to disrupt, are operating exactly where no one is looking. And that's where the real game is. Think about this for a second. You're stuck. Maybe tired of the rinse and repeat hiring cycle, where every golden candidate feels like a carbon copy. You know the pain, the endless rounds of interviews, the buzzwords, the perfect resumes that somehow fail when the real heat is on. This hunger for exceptional talent isn't just a checkbox exercise anymore. It's survival. It's the difference between being a player and being obsolete. Yet what's the real issue here? It's not a lack of talent. It never was. The problem lies in how and where you are searching. Wall Street, the big old fortress, is saturated, predictable, bound by the same networks and conventions. It's comfortable, but with comfort comes complacency. And complacency is the silent killer in the financial world. The pool of talent, traditionally seen as untouchable, the crème de la crème, is shrinking in value because everyone has access to it. Everyone knows how to hire from the same places, the same schools, the same hedge funds, the same firms. Hiring this way creates a monoculture of thinking, a herd of mediocrity hiding behind prestige. But here's the truth. Nobody screams loud enough. The future of hedge fund talent isn't on Wall Street. It's beyond those borders, geographical, mental, and systemic. The best talent is scattered, hidden in corners the old powers ignore or dismiss. It's young, diverse, hungry, equipped with fresh perspectives shaped by different experiences, different environments, and different problems solved. The problem is, the old system isn't built to find them. It's not just old, it's broken. Now feel this deeply. As hedge funds stare down the barrel of tighter competition, AI, quantum computing, and market chaos, the survival question screams louder than ever. How do you build a team that's not just good on paper, but battle-hardened, ready to shatter old markets and create new ones? The answer depends on tearing down that old mindset. Moving beyond Wall Street is more than a trend. It's a revolution in identifying, recruiting, and keeping talent that defies convention. But how? Because it's easy to say, look beyond, but hard to do. This requires something radically different, a deliberate, fierce, and fearless approach to seeking out talent where they are, not where the old system expects them to be. Forget resumes filtered by decades-old networks. Focus on signs of real potential, adaptive intelligence, radical problem-solving skills, emotional resilience, and a hunger to redefine reality. These are not spoon-fed qualities from elite programs. These are forged on the edges, in uncharted markets, in startups rewriting rules, in data scientists crunching tomorrow's code, in renegade thinkers who break every mold. And here's where it gets interesting. You can't just walk into these new talent pools with your old Wall Street checklist and expect miracles. You need to build bridges with entirely new ecosystems, tech hubs in unexpected cities, international markets buzzing with fresh money and ambition, interdisciplinary communities that combine finance with AI, biotech, climate science, social impact, and more. You have to hunt for the spark in the overlooked, the underfunded, the misunderstood. These are the game changers who don't fit your old profile but have the skill sets to blow away the competition. One underestimated, explosive strategy: partner with platforms and incubators that nurture talent beyond finance, places where the future is being prototyped every day. Tech bootcamps with fintech tracks, AI research labs, independent quant groups dismantling outdated models, these are gold mines. Hedge funds that embrace this mindset gain front-row access to innovation pipelines and diversify their strategies in ways Wall Street firms dreaming of elite hires can't match. But it's not just about where you look, it's how you engage, The talent at the edges craves autonomy. They want space to think, to break molds without suffocating bureaucracy. Your hedge fund's culture needs to be reinvented to offer them that freedom, the chance to be sovereign, not just cogs in a monolithic machine. This means decentralizing decision making, empowering individuals, and fostering a ruthless culture of questioning everything. Talent today refuses to be boxed into old hierarchies. They want to be co creators. If your sponsorship is about control, you lose. But if it's about partnership, respect, and shared mission, you win. And let's face the brutal truth everyone fears. Talent isn't just moving geographically, they're moving ideologically. Many of the best players are disenchanted with Wall Street's old stories. The endless grind, the hidden politics, the pretense of freedom masking deep conformity. They want purpose that transcends profit. Hedge funds that tap into this mindset don't just get better traders or quants, they build movements. Movements where a few exceptional minds unite, sparking synergy that radically rewires strategy and power. But what about retention? Finding talent on the edge is half the battle. Keeping them is the true prize. Hedge funds must become ecosystems that feed their hunger to become more, to continually evolve beyond old limitations. This means investing in their personal growth, supporting unconventional career paths, encouraging radical experiments within teams, and building a network of fiercely complementary relationships, both inside and outside the firm. Talent is no longer loyal to a paycheck. They're loyal to vision, challenge, and being part of something both rare and transformative. Look across the industry today, and you see early signs. Startups led by former hedge funders who reject the old ways, firms tapping global tech hubs, and investment groups embedding AI native teams from diverse backgrounds. Those who can't or won't move beyond legacy models will find themselves playing catch up to disruption, stuck in a shadow of former glory. Make no mistake, this shift is uncomfortable. It demands confronting blind spots, challenging internal biases, and shattering the comforting illusions about how the right talent is defined and found. It pushes leaders out of their comfort zones, out of their patriarchal networks, and recruiting comfort zones into unpredictable, uncharted territories. But that's exactly where extraordinary lives and extraordinary careers are born. To those in power listening right now, here is the ultimate reckoning. Your greatest risk isn't the markets crashing or algorithms failing. It's missing the chance to realign with the rare few who will build tomorrow's empires. These are not just employees or hires. They are the irreplaceable force that will decide who thrives and who dies in the next generation of hedge funds. So the call is urgent. Tear down your old walls of talent acquisition. Burn your outdated playbooks. Stop fishing in the same pond. Venture into the edges where risk meets the unknown and brilliance waits in shadows. Be the hedge fund that doesn't just adapt, but transcends, where misaligned brilliance finds its match, where the misunderstood connect and create more power than any old system could ever imagine. This is not an opportunity for comfort seekers. This is a fight for survival, for dominance, for legacy. The ones who dare to leap beyond Wall Street's borders to find talent will unleash something unstoppable. A collective force of individuals more critical, more sovereign, more transformative than the market has ever seen. They will not just predict the future, they will build it from the ground up. And the rest? They will be left behind in dust and echoes of who they thought they were. The edge is calling. Will you answer?